I'm telling you, Resident Evil 6 is a good game. Yeah, I said it. You know, you just love being the black sheep, don't you? First my Shadow the Hedgehog game, and now this? Besides, aren't there something you're supposed to be doing instead of like debating with your Xbox followers? What? Not at all, man. I mean, well, I do got streams anyway, so I'm gonna go check this. What is love? Whoa, what the hell was that? That almost shot me in the head.
That's the point. Besides, I need you alive. Now remember that top 5 video that you woke me up 8 in the fucking morning about? And then you was all fussing like, oh my god! How bland his compressors! I can't take this anymore. It's, and just chilling me all night about it.
Oh yeah, that shit. I kind of forgot about that. Come on, man. You know you want to do this. This has you written all over it. Remember the old days? Yeah. It's about time that you, step out of that commentary limbo that you're in. Okay. Shit. Still, if I'm gonna come back doing commentaries again, I am gonna say this. I'm gonna do things my way, with my own old school flair. My rules. You got it?
But Kyo, what about the higher...
My rules. Now, I don't have any illness towards this guy, but I would say... You know what? Y'all just find out. Cure my motherfucking intro!
Chris Redfield. Now before you get angry and tell me, oh, Chris Redfield, he's the best guy, let's not forget his solution for defeating Wesker. Whilst knee deep inside a volcano, repeatedly punching a rock until he keeled over. Yeah, exactly. Sins don't end there, however. In Resident Evil 6, Chris takes it upon himself to go on a rampage after only regaining his memories. His amnesia, of course, being brought on from the loss of his squad, so naturally the first thing he does is to immediately ensure that his new squad meets the same fate. By the end of the game, he is once again the last man standing, mission accomplished, but sloppy execution. And one last point, of course, let's not forget the fact that he failed to destroy the second nuke, resulting in an entire city turning into zombies. And quarantine, of course, being enforced around a huge city. I think that's a failure in my book. And the guy is just, he's so bland, he's such a generic character. They're definitely boring compared to some of the other characters.
Okay, I get that. Resident Evil 6 story for Chris is pretty bumpy, but you can't just call him a bad character overall. Why is that? Because Chris did a lot of things that greatly impact the Resident Evil world. If it wasn't for him, well, him and Joe, I won't be sexist, a lot of data of many BOWs and viruses could have been analyzed. Also, Chris' involvement helped create the BSSA counter team. Also, bland? Pfft. You do know Resident Evil back in the day was related to B-grade movies, you know, so it's like when they first started, everybody was like bland, you know. And plus, Chris' development gets more better, especially you want to count his situation in Code Veronica.
Number 4. Ashley Graham.
Oh, you pervert.
Has anyone ever actually enjoyed an escort quest? This is actually a genuine question. I am interested to find out if escort quests are actually enjoyed by anybody in the entire world. Now, I know it's a cheap way to delay a player progress in order to kind of artificially extend the length of the game in question. But is it really worth making the player suffer so much? I don't know. Now imagine for a second that a game is built entirely around an escorting quest. You escort one character from A to B. Then imagine the character you have to escort does nothing at all to help you in the situation whatsoever. What is the solution? Stuff her inside a heavy metal armor suit to keep her from being dragged off. Cue Ashley Graham.
Yo, my dude, like, really? Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, number one, you picked the most obvious choice here. Number two, you're only using points of gameplay alone. I mean, going by that logic, Sherry is a bad character, Zelda is a bad character, Sakura from Naruto is a bad character. I mean, Ashley Graham is more important in the story than gameplay. You know, because of her, you know, the Plagas wouldn't even been discovered or analyzed. And yes, that becomes really important, especially for the later games, as if you care about the later games, and if you're one of those RE fanboys, anyway, what I'm getting at is, when it comes to story-wise and just for information, Ashley is an important character. And besides, if she wasn't there, Leon wouldn't got of a high status. Leon wouldn't got involved, and I don't even know what they call that team. And yeah, I'm a little spitballing here a little bit. But he wouldn't be able to join that weird government team that he's in RE6. I don't know what's it called. And like, just, do I even need to go on? Oh, so this is Kyo speaking. Well, future Kyo speaking. The team you're thinking about, Kyo, is Special Forces. Now I'm gonna skip number 3 and 2, but I would say this about number 3 just to get this out of the way. Billy Cohen is more useful than you think. If it wasn't for him, Rebecca would have been dead. Also, Billy couldn't have been replaced because most of the STARS members were either A, stuck in the mansion, or B, was all killed on the train. So yeah, who would have defended Rebecca? She would have been by herself. What do you... Anyway, skip.
Number 1. Now, number 1, which may not come as to any surprise of you fans of Resident Evil, is Steve Burnside. Yes, that's right, that annoying little bastard. Clearly, and without any doubt, the worst character in the entire series. His opening action is, of course, to both shoot at you and then proceed to hinder your progress at every possible stage of the game, even though you're trying to save his goddamn life. A character who would rather hold on to a couple of gold pistols than help you save his own life. An obnoxious child character who no one ever felt anything other than joy when he was ejected from the game in a torrent of flesh and zombieism. A fitting end to any and all romantic interest, just slotted in for the sake of ticking boxes.
Ooh, bruh, you just made all the Claire X Steve fans cry. How dare you? But nah, jokes aside though, yes, Steve is annoying, but he was a useful character in Code Veronica, unlike Sakura. Anyway, he saved Claire countless times. And he wised up later in the game. You know, I am really starting to question that you... Like, have you even played Code Veronica? Or you just saw a Let's Play of it and had somebody reaction from that Let's Play? Because, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Like, do you realize that I am going to be flatlined right now and probably put in the stretcher, and probably anybody won't even care. But anyway, bro, you killing me. But you want to know who I think the useless, most terrible Resident Evil character that should take number 1? Besides this very derpy spot that he chose for Steve? Vincent. Yes, Vincent. You know, Vincent from Resident Evil Survivor. Now, if you don't believe me, like, just go play the game. And just, you know, I don't want to even spoil that. Just go play the game. Go play Resident Evil Survivor right now. And just come back to me and you'll see. And prove me wrong. If I am wrong. No, go ahead. No, right now. I'll wait. Don't be a pussy. Go on. Well, as I wait, I'll leave my call sign. You know, this guy, Jolens. I'm sorry, the way that Jay kind of looked like it was kind of funny. Ellings. Oh yeah, he's so Ellings. No, Jolings, however you pronounce it. You know, I don't think he's necessarily, you know, just an idiot. I just think, like, I have a feeling there were certain games or certain things he actually didn't even play. In my opinion, he didn't even play. Because I'm like, bruh, if you really played Code Veronica, you would know how useful freaking Steve is. Like, they need these supporting characters. Like, what are you doing? But, you know, other than that, like, I bet he's a pretty, you know, smart, cool dude. And, you know, and I did see a couple of his other videos that wasn't as bad as this one. So, yeah, you know, he's all good. But I do have to say this. Next time he makes a top 5 list or top whatever, don't just look at the character because of, like, oh, stupid memes or, like, stupid freaking gameplay things, you know, because there's also, like I have proven earlier, that characters can be good for story purposes also. Like, you can't just sit there and just give people acts like that, you know. And it's funny because most of the characters he like, it's not even my favorite character. My favorite character is Leon. So it's like, yeah. But that's all I pretty much got to say about, you know, that commentary. And hopefully, you know, I am subbed to him. Hopefully when he makes a new top list or whatnot, it'll just be better than this one. Even though this is kind of an old one. But an old one that nobody talked about. Either was they were scared or they were just that stupid. But that's all I got to say. And I just now noticed I need a new outro. I'll just steal one. Keep running.
Oh, senpai.
Oh, shit!
How dare you steal my outro? Now I'm gonna punish you.
Oh, my. I hope you punish me in a good way.
Oh, I'll be gentle. With the gentle fist!
El Diablo, no!
Naruto, farewell. Gentle step, win my fist.
The victor has been decided.
Damn, bro, you got wrecked.